Have you ever been seized by that bold rush of unbridled confidence? The kind that swells in your chest like a thunderous arena roar, convincing you that one strategic masterstroke could catapult your team from perennial contenders to undisputed legends and etch an unbreakable dynasty into hockey history? That's the audacious certainty surging through Oilers Nation right now, as insider reports confirm Edmonton has zeroed in on Buffalo Sabres powerhouse Alex Tuch as their top target for 2026, potentially forging a forward group so lethal it could dismantle defenses and deliver the Stanley Cup glory we've chased for decades. Welcome back to Oilers Update, your unyielding beacon for the orange and blue saga. I'm your host, channeling that confident swagger to unpack this blockbuster pursuit. Today, October 16th, 2025, we're dissecting why Tuch is the ideal fit to supercharge our attack, how his skills mesh with McDavid and Draisaitl, and the strategic maneuvers that could make this dream a reality amid Buffalo's ongoing turmoil. This isn't fleeting hype. It's a calculated vision of dominance that has fans envisioning parades and rivals trembling. Let's charge ahead, explore the blueprint, and embrace the confidence that Tuch could be the catalyst for Edmonton's triumphant era. Because when opportunity knocks, the Oilers answer with thunder. Let's ignite this deep dive by spotlighting Alex Tuch himself, the 29-year-old right winger who's evolved into one of the NHL's most coveted offensive weapons, blending raw power, silky skills, and a competitive fire that makes him a perfect puzzle piece for the Oilers' high-octane system. Standing at 6'4" and 217 pounds, Tuch isn't just a big body. He's a dynamic force who combines blistering speed with a sniper's touch, consistently delivering in high-stakes moments. Over the last 3 seasons with Buffalo, he's averaged 25 goals and 60 points per campaign, peaking with 36 goals in 2022-23 while showcasing a 13.8% shooting percentage that ranks him among the league's elite finishers. His game is multifaceted. A possession monster with a 53% Corsi rating, he excels in board battles, averaging 1.2 hits per game, draws penalties with his physicality, and contributes on special teams, notching 8 power play goals last year. Analysts like those at Sportsnet praise his leadership intangibles, noting how he's mentored younger Sabres amid their 14-year playoff drought, much like Zach Hyman's role in Edmonton. For the Oilers, Tuch represents the ultimate upgrade to our top 6. Imagine him flanking Leon Draisaitl on the second line, using his size to create space for Draisaitl's playmaking wizardry, or joining Connor McDavid for rush plays that exploit his transition speed. He averaged 2.7 shots per game last season. It's not hyperbole. Tuch's underlying metrics scream synergy. His 2.1 expected goals per 60 minutes would amplify our already potent offense. We led the league in rush goals during last year's playoffs, addressing subtle depth issues exposed in the finals against Florida. Sources close to the team confirm Edmonton has monitored Tuch's contract situation for months. He's a pending unrestricted free agent after this season, with no extension in sight amid Buffalo 0, the forced start and fan frustration boiling over. The Sabres' inability to build a winner around talents like Rasmus Dahlin and Tage Thompson has created an opening, and Oilers GM Stan Bowman sees Tuch as the perfect fit to elevate us without disrupting our core. With the salary cap projected to hit $92 million next season, Edmonton's estimated $15 to $20 million in space, bolstered by McDavid's team-friendly $12.5 million AAV extension, positions us to offer Tuch a lucrative deal in the $8 to $9 million range annually, affordable and strategic, ensuring long-term balance. Building on that foundation, let's examine the strategic rationale behind targeting Tuch, where Edmonton's front office views him as a linchpin to transform our attack from formidable to fearsome, capitalizing on our championship window while addressing lessons from recent near misses. Last season's Cup final run was a masterclass in resilience. McDavid's 42 playoff points and Draisaitl's 31 highlighted our star power, but secondary scoring waned in key moments. We averaged just 2.8 goals per game in the finals. Tuch fills that gap seamlessly. His net front presence could boost our power play conversion to elite levels. We sat at 26% last year, but imagine it climbing with his rebound work and his two-way reliability, a plus 18 rating in 2023-24, adds defensive bite without sacrificing offense. Internally, scouts draw parallels to Hyman's 2021 signing, another gritty forward who thrived alongside McDavid. potting 27 goals last season. Tuch's experience and pressure cookers. He tallied 9 points in 16 playoff games with Vegas in 2021, aligns with our win now ethos, providing leadership for emerging talents like Dylan Holloway. The timing is impeccable. Buffalo's dismal start, winless through 4 games, outscored 15-5, has amplified trade rumors, with GM Kevin Adams potentially forced to sell if they miss playoffs again. Sources indicate Edmonton could pursue a deadline trade if Buffalo falters, offering a package like a 2026 first-round pick, prospect Bo Akey, and a roster player such as Warren Fogiel, assets we can afford without gutting our depth. If Tuch hits free agency, our cap space gives us an edge over competitors like Vancouver, tied to Tuch via his wife's British Columbia roots, or Toronto, who lack our financial flexibility. Analysts echo this. A Sportsnet insider called it a match that makes too much sense, noting Tuch's American roots and desire for contention could sway him to Alberta's passionate fan base. Risks exist as injury history, missed 20 games in 2023 with a lower body issue, and adjustment to Edmonton's cold climate, but a reward is immense. Pairing Tuch with our stars could yield 40-goal seasons, pushing our offense to 4.0 goals per game and overwhelming defenses like Colorado's or Vancouver's. This move underscores Bowman's vision. Sustain the core McDavid, Draisaitl, Bouchard, Hyman, while adding elite pieces, mirroring Tampa's blueprint with additions like Blake Coleman. Delving deeper into the broader implications, pursuing Tuch isn't just about one player. It's a statement of intent that could redefine the Oilers' trajectory, blending aggressive roster building with financial savvy to create a sustainable powerhouse in the Western Conference. With the cap rising, Edmonton's $15 to $20 million war chest, factoring expiring deals like those of Matthias Janmark and Adam Enrique, allows for this splash without future handcuffs, potentially funding extensions for Bouchard or Nurse down the line. Tuch's profile elevates our depth. His 59 points last season would have ranked 4th on our team, providing insurance against slumps from veterans like Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. League-wide, this fits a trend of contenders poaching from struggling franchises. Think Florida snagging Matthew Tkachuk from Calgary in 2022, which sparked their cup win. For Buffalo, Tuch's potential exit amid their 14-year drought would be a gut punch, but their regular season, last in goals scored early on, might force Adams' hand, especially if fan pressure mounts. Emotionally, it's a boon for Oilers faithful. Tuch's leadership, he's capped the material with his work ethic, could inspire the locker room, much like McDavid's quiet intensity. Compared to our 2023 Ekholm trade, which stabilized our defense, Tuch could do the same offensively, turning close losses into blowouts. If acquired via trade, it accelerates our timeline. Imagine him debuting in the 2026 playoffs, fresh off a deadline deal. Free agency offers flexibility, but competition from teams like the Rangers, needing right-wing help, could drive up costs. Bowman's track record, bold moves like the Skinner signing this offseason, suggests he's ready to pounce, ensuring we maximize McDavid's prime. He's on pace for another 130-point season. This pursuit embodies confidence, not settling for finals appearances, but demanding the cup. As we cap this confident exploration of the Oilers' pursuit of Alex Tuch, it's evident this target represents more than an addition. It's the bold stroke that could crown our era, merging Tuch's talents with our stars to forge an offensive machine built for immortality. We've charged through the details, felt the swagger, and glimpsed a future where Edmonton reigns supreme. A reminder that true champions seize their moments with unshakable belief. If this audacious breakdown of the Tuch targeting has you brimming with that bold confidence, ready to see him storming the ice in orange and blue, lock it in with a like to declare our dynasty dreams. Let's cram the comments with your lineup fantasies and trade scenarios. How would Tuch line up with McDavid? And what's the ideal deal to land him? Unleash your visionary takes below, and subscribe to charge into every Oilers triumph. Until the next bold move, keep the confidence roaring.